Today's project is a little more directed than I usually do. Oh, my dog is going in the back room there. Okay. But I love the message behind it. And so, first off, I want to introduce you to an artist whose name is Charles McGee. Charles was born in 1924. So, for all you mathematicians out there, how old would Charles be if he was alive today? In the 1930s in the United States, there was a depression. Many people did not have jobs. Many people did not have money or food. It was a very difficult time to be living in the US and the world as a whole. Many Black people in the South were moving north to northern communities in search of a better life. When Charles was 10 years old, his parents sent him to live in Detroit with his aunt, and he went to school for the very first time. He took art lessons for the very first time, and he loved it. Charles McGee used black and white and different patterns of black and white in his all his artwork, in almost all his artwork. He used black and white because of the contrast. Black is the darkest color, white is the lightest color. They have the biggest contrast between them. When Charles lived in Detroit, he saw that Black people and white people were not getting along, and he was distressed by that. And he wanted to put that into his artwork. Charles loved Detroit, and he lived there the whole rest of his life, um, making murals, sculptures, paintings, all about black and white. And I just love this message of black and white coexisting in the same piece with everybody working together and getting along. I think that's a really valuable message. We are going to create our own black and white, we are all connected sculpture. You're going to need a piece of black paper and a piece of white paper. If you have something a little thicker than just copy paper, that would be great, like a drawing paper, maybe a light cardstock. It's scissors and glue, and you're going to need a good Sharpie. Come on over to my table and we'll get started. And we are going to draw a squiggly-ish line across the top and another squiggly-ish line. Those are going to be two strips of paper. You're going to be cutting along this line, so don't draw anything that you can't cut. Then the rest of these are going to be shorter strips of paper. Now, each of these strips of paper is going to have a pattern in it. You can choose any pattern you want. Zigzags, squiggles, dots, checkerboard, any kind of pattern. Just fill in each of these spaces with a pattern. I love stripes, so I'm going to fill in this second line with stripes. And I'm going to fill in this first line with squiggles. And then I'm going to fill in all of these with different patterns that I enjoy. Super. So when you are finished, what you're going to do is you're going to cut along these lines that we made earlier. Take your time, do your best job. Now you've got a few long strips of pattern paper and a few short strips. Get your black piece of paper, put that down as a base. I would start with one of your longer pieces. The way we are going to attach this strip of paper to our black base paper is with a foot. A foot is pretty much just like our feet. You know how you stand up and your foot goes out this direction to stand up on the floor? Well, that's what we're going to do. We're going to bend the end of our strip of paper, and you can bend it outward or inward. I'm going to bend this one outward, and then that creates a foot. This foot is standing on the floor. This foot is going to go stand on the floor somewhere else. So we're going to get our glue and we're going to put a dot. How much? A dot, not a lot. A dot of glue onto the foot. We're going to find a place for that foot to be. Going to put a little bit of glue on this other foot. And I'm going to find a spot, how about right here? Put my hand on the foot and the hand on the other foot. I'm going to count to, say, 20 in my head or out loud. After about 20 seconds, this glue should hold perfectly. So we're going to add each piece to the piece that we already have here. And we're going to keep doing this until we've used all our pieces or until we think we're finished. So that's it. We've made a paper sculpture with different patterns on it. We've used our gluing and cutting skills, definitely our drawing skills, and our engineering skills when we figure out how to make something fit together. I want to show you some of the pieces that my students did. I'd love for you to show me what you've done. I hope you've liked learning about Charles McGee and his beautiful philosophy, black, white, we are all connected. And I hope you like making a black and white sculpture of your own. Till next time, bye.